And I just realized watching this cut of the film, there's a burning question that I have. And now it's, after 2 decades, is Chasing Amy a great film?
I've never been asked that before since that night. You might be interested in knowing the bulk of Chasing Amy was shot in Red Bank, New Jersey, where I lived with Kevin Smith. And all of us except Jason Lee, who had almost a wife, and they got a motel room. And then there were day players like Matt Damon, but we all slept in that condo. And Ben Affleck was even taller than me. He was really big. And Kevin had bought this huge open up sofa, and he slept in the living room kind of on an angle even. So we were a very cozy group, okay? And
does anybody remember the question?
No, I'm getting to the question. I know how to do this. No, but the point is, Chasing Amy, really, it isn't the point whether it's great. And we were working on a film that was dealing with, let's say, sexual ambiguity and the potential for a variety of different people getting together in different ways. And I just thought it was very important. By the way, being around LGBT film festivals for a long time, the B is very neglected, very neglected. And so anyway, Chasing Amy has an open-ended ending, and I think that's cool. No, it's not a great film. And also, I mentioned Gone with the Wind. I don't know if that's such a great film either. Citizen Kane, probably. But to me, as I also say in the film, these 100 best lists of best film lists of all time, and I say you could honestly name 100 filmmakers whose body of work is there. So greatness, I mean, you know, I have my own great films, but I think what's more important, and all of you could think about this, what films at a certain point in your life had an impact on you? That's a lot more important. To me, obviously, The Adventures of Robin Hood and East of Eden, but also when I was 32 turning 33, I saw Jack Nicholson in 5 Easy Pieces. That had a tremendous effect on me. And Ingmar Bergman's Cries and Whispers. When I saw that, 4 women in the cast, and I decided they were all facets of Ingmar Bergman's anima, his female side. So there are these films that reveal things to you that have an impact on you. And the other list, which is a fun list, on that metaphorical desert island, if you were stranded on a desert island for the rest of your life, and there happened to be a theater with a projection booth and a phantom projectionist, but what 10 films, if you were on a desert island, would you want to watch over and over again?
The Bob Hawke documentary?
No. Some Like It Hot. Groundhog Day.
Yes.
Singing in the Rain. Tootsie. And on and on. But I'd like to get away from these lists. They're silly. They're ridiculous. And when you talk about the really great films, they're incomparable. And these lists where you not only list the best 100, but where it's in order, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. When you get up into the heights, these films are all wonderful and or great, and they're incomparable. And why fool around with, niggly-piggling Vertigo over Citizen Kane? Have I answered your question?
Absolutely.
And Chasing Amy is
You
not
answered some
great.
question.
And Kevin Smith has not made a great film yet. But boy, he has a body of work that... Do you know what my favorite film is? Other than I'm very fond of Clerks and Chasing Amy, the toughest ass film he's ever made and as powerful is Red State. Okay?
Excellent. So who is brave enough to ask Bob the next question? Let's go at the very top.